What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconair Zone for a watch long. I decided to do an hour ago. The under 23s are playing final against against Vicenza in the Coppa Italia Serie C. It's the first leg. They play at home at in the stadium. Let me know if the sound is working because I just got basically home. For people asking where you can watch the game, it's on 11, but for some reason, it's horrible. Like, I don't know who. Hanin, if you're in the chat, because she told me download 11 and get it on there, but it's terrible. Like, the quality is it's horrendous. So let me check before we go live. But you can watch it on 11. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I'm not saying download 11 because it's €7 a month, so €7 for one game, but it doesn't work. Like, the quality, it's like you're illegal streaming. So, not sure what that's all about. But yeah, we play. Hoysen is not there because he's suspended, for people asking. Sule is there, and Ealing Jr. is there. I think Pisotto was just talking before I went live. Pretty sure because I had it on in the background. And he was talking about Ealing, how the players, coming from the first team and then now playing again with the under 23s, how do they feel? He said they were happy because Allegri told them after the derby that they were going to play the final, and he said the players reacted very good, positive, because it's also their team. They played for them a couple of months ago, Ealing Junior, even this season, so they know them. They're their friends. He said they're ready. So yeah, let's see. Okay, get this out of the way. I saw that there were supposed to be 20,000 people, but by the looks of it, it doesn't seem like there were 20,000. To be honest, I don't believe there are 20,000 people out there. But the stream is terrible. If Hanin is in the chat, you absolutely, yeah. The quality of the stream on 11 is not good, man. It's actually very poor. So let me know where everybody is watching. Maybe I can still switch it because this is terrible. Link, I don't have a link, guys. I got 11 Sports for a month, but it's just not working. It's actually very poor. So let me get it on my phone because this is not gonna work. Yeah, I don't have a link. If anyone has a link, you can send them over to the guy who's asking it. But I don't have a link. I'm sorry, I don't. Let me get tools, scripts. Let me check on my phone because this is not gonna work. See, login. No. Let me see. This is actually a big game, I think the return leg is in about a month or something, like very strange, like more than a month, I think it was. Very strange. But yeah, it is. Let me get the stream up. Oh my god, like, I cannot believe there are ads on 11. Like, there are literally ads on 11 Sports. Like, what the hell? Oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Let me get it out of here. Has it started yet for anyone who's watching? That's the link for the game. Hanin, the link is terrible. Like I got 11. I paid for it, €7 a month. There are ads like it's like an illegal stream. Very strange. Yeah, I don't have Rai Sports. They block it over here. If there's football on, it's blocked over here. So yeah, this is terrible for me because 11 Sports is not working. It feels like it's an illegal stream at this point. Let me fix that really quickly. Sorry, guys. Let me get this out of the way. Let me know if the game has started yet, because I cannot. Like, it's not coming on. It takes forever to load. What the hell is this? Thanks for the tip, Hanin. How come there are ads? What the hell is this? But a lot of pop-ups. That's not 11. It's free. It's not free. I don't have the free version. I don't have the free version because you could also have the paid version over here. It's terrible. That's not 11. It's free. So what? Which one is the paid one then? Let me get this out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. Don't go to the link I posted here. I cannot see the link you posted here. You didn't put a link in the chat, honey. You didn't. Let me know if the game has started, anyone. Because it's moving so slow for me. It has started. Yeah, I guess I need to watch it on my phone. Let me get this up. The lineup. So Junior is starting. Junior is starting. Sule is starting, which is a good thing, I guess. You know. But Anchea is not in the team. I think that's also telling. You know, because the fact that Sule is there and Junior kind of suggests they're not going to play much, right, this season, or like. Not in the coming weeks, I guess. Otherwise, Allegri wouldn't have taken this risk to send them out there and play a game with the under 23s. But I think Baranechea not being there is kind of telling. It tells you that, you know, he's probably going to get quite a lot of minutes, or like more minutes. You know, it's not a one-off, I guess. But yeah, let's see. I didn't check because I didn't plan to do it live. I just decided it the moment I got home, like an hour ago. Does anyone know where Vicenza stand in their league in Serie C? Does anyone know? If you know, drop in the, because I cannot check. I have all devices. No, honey, nobody can see a link. You didn't put a link in the chat. Nobody can see one. But yeah. Anyone score predictions? I didn't. What did I say for 3-0? Oh, yeah. I said like 2-0. Yeah, I didn't even get that right. But anyone score prediction for tonight? Let me get this out of the way. I'm so interested to see what Sule will bring, because the few times he played this season, he showed a few good things, but overall, he's not having a great start, I guess, to the season, or to his season. It has been the best of seasons for him so far. I think he was expecting more, to get more out of it. We all were, but yeah, it didn't happen. I'm interested to see Richo, because the few times I saw him play, he played well. So yeah, probably. I was thinking about it before the live. How should Vicenza feel? Because they're playing kids. Like, they should be winning this game. Like, because they are the paid professionals. Like, London 23s are paid by, like, most of them are just like kids. They don't have real professional contracts, if you know what I mean. So I was thinking, how should they feel? Playing this game. Yeah. Let me see. Vicenza are sitting fifth in the league. Oh, they lost 10 games. Jeez. Oh, they're in. Okay. Juve lost 9. So they lost more games than Juve in the competition. But Juve drew 11. They only drew 5. So that means they are still fighting for promotion, not via playoffs. Last playoffs, I mean. Well, Juve are out of the promotion thing at the moment. So that's a big difference for now. But yeah. Oh, what a... That was so close. That was so close. Oh. Was it Stramaccioni? Number 5, right? No, 3. It was 3. That was close. Yeah. They cannot be promoted. No. They can only get promoted to Serie B. The under 23s, never to Serie A, which, I mean, they can get promoted to Serie B, but I don't think, personally, and that's my just having a theory, I don't think the club wants that, personally. You would think why? Because playing in Serie C and Serie B is a different, how do you call that? Structure, a different organization overlooking it. It will cost more money and all those things. So I'm not sure if the club is really aiming for it, personally. But yeah, compared to the teams at the top of the Allegri's in the stands, but compared to and Danilo, So there he is. But compared to the other teams standing at the top, of sitting at the top of Series C, they are obviously still far away from that because, like I said at the beginning, those teams, the goal is to promote for those teams. They invest money, they pay money to their players. It's not like us. Like, we have a lot of kids, and when we sign an experienced player, it's usually a guy pushing 40 almost, but other than that, it's just to develop those kids. And to their credit, they never have been in a dogfight to say they cannot relegate to Serie D, also. But credit to them, they have never really been in a dogfight to get relegated. So they always have kind of stayed afloat in and around the playoffs. So that's a positive. You know what a shock will be when you will watch the return leg, the stadium they're playing in there. Like, it's if you watch some of those Series C games, at times it's unbelievable. The stadiums are, wow. Like the Provercelli one, where Alessandria played, those stadiums are, wow. By the way, let me know in the chat, can anyone hear that I have the sound on? If so, tell me, because I need to mute it or I will get blocked. If they get promoted to B, can they compete in the Coppa Italia proper? No, unless they change that. But they can, they can. I think they didn't change that because it makes no sense, to be honest. But they can, because over here in the Belgium league, it's the same thing. A lot of clubs have their second teams playing. They also cannot compete in the cups. That's the difference. Is in the Belgium league they don't have a second division cup or like a third. They have, but it's something different, Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the second Coppa final they play, or the third Series C. They lost one. I remember. No, I can't hear. Okay, that's good. Jeff is saying, I once saw an under 23 in Series C, and for a few minutes I thought I was watching a match in my hometown in Tunis Low. I think second. Okay, second. I remember it once. But yeah, some of those stadiums are terrible, there are some fun stadiums to watch, Foggia. I do like Foggia. But if you watch a stadium, you can look it up from Alessandria or Provercelli or Juve Stabia. But I think they're in Serie D, right? If anyone, let me know. Because they were hanging in and around Serie C at the bottom of Serie B, Juve Stabia. But their stadium is, it's lower league. Like real lower league stadium. Hanim probably knows how many games, because we talked about it, I think before the World Cup break. How many games does the youngster need to play for the first team or appearances, and he won't be allowed to play with under 23s again? Because there is a rule. I forgot the amount of games, but the fact Sule hasn't reached it, surely it's not on appearances, I guess. If so, it should be 10. 5. So Sule doesn't have 5 appearances? Probably in Serie A. I mean Serie A, right? No Champions League. Could be. Actually shocking that he has less than 5 appearances then. Second. We won the first. Oh yeah, we won that one. But that was with under 23s. It was named under 23s. And we lost a different cup. We played another cup final. I don't know what it was. It was at the beginning. And we lost the cup final. Or we lost some sort of final. I need to look it up. Because now I'm confused. 5. But it has to be over 30 minutes. Okay, so Sule is cool. Because I think he started against Lecce. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. They should have been up at least by 1 goal by now. How did he miss that? Looks offside. Oh, why does he chip it with his left foot? Why does he? Jesus, just use your right foot there. Oh. Why doesn't he chip it with his right foot? Why is he trying to chip it with his left foot? That looks terrible. Maybe they're thinking about the promotion last season. No, because that was against Provercelli, right? That was against Provercelli. Let me see. They won it. Was it Pecchi the coach or Pecchia was the coach, right? I don't know. Now you say so. They did win it. I really thought they played. It wasn't last season because against Provercelli, because I think we all tuned into that game, right? It was a it was a terrible game to watch. But it should have been 1-0 up by now. They should have been 1-0 up by now. They actually play well. I should have prepped better for this, but I only decided like I came back at 7, and I decided to do this. So I made all the graphics. I planned it at 7:30, 8, showered, and here I am. So I didn't really prep. Busy day. I'll prep for the return leg if I'm available. I hate when a player makes. I hate when a player fouls a player even before a free kick has been taken. Like I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. You know, just just let it go, man. Like the ball hasn't been kicked yet, and you're just already pushing and pulling players. Ronaldo with the number 8. I hate it. Now imagine, Hanin saying if we win the Coppa, it guarantees a spot in the playoffs. In the qualification playoffs, right? Or is it in the in the real playoffs? Because last season we played the Provercelli one was the qualification playoffs, and now we're out of the qualification playoffs standings by now. Places, excuse me, positions. What was I trying to ask? Now imagine if we didn't have the under 23s this season or youngsters coming through. We had absolutely nothing to look forward to this season because it has been terrible so far. Oh, that's not good from Junior. That's actually very poor. Let me get. Where are you watching the games? The link is at the top. So if you scroll up, it's my comment, the second comment in the chat box. It's the link. You can watch it. Apparently, it's free according to Anin. But I needed to pay over here. Oh, what a save! Holy shit! That was a ridiculous save. Wow. I mean, if I would having a Chesney agenda, that would be excellent to use, because that's a ridiculous save. Because that ball comes out of nowhere. How should the oldest player in the squad at the back, or not at the back, the oldest squad, it's not free. So what? I don't know what you were saying, Anin, at the beginning then. But again, like it's €7, I guess, for a month. Or for me, it was €7. The oldest player in the squad, because remember 2 seasons ago or a season ago, we signed a player who was like 34 or something from Monza. How should he feel just, playing with a lot of kids? That must be must be a weird feeling. I can't stand watching without sound. I had another link. Yeah, but the link doesn't show. It doesn't show in the chat, or you need to put it in the Discord general chat, and people can go on the Discord in the general chat group, and they click the link. It was going so well, the link, and now it's done. Oh, what a save again. Jesus Christ. What a save. What a save. Damn. Well, that happens when you don't finish off your chances. Also, the logo from Vicenza is terrible, Ours is terrible, but oh my god. That one looks like it's from a restaurant. Terrible logo. Where can I watch the match, please? I don't have a link. Unless you want to pay, I have a link. If not, then I don't have a link. They're taking over now, Vicenza. Like the first 18 minutes were dominated, in my opinion. Should have been up. But they responded good, Vicenza. Very good. Should have been up by now. Text will learn a thing or two from Crispy. Yeah. Okay, so Hanim put the link in the general chat. So go on our Discord in the general chat, and the link should be there. If you haven't, the Discord is pinned on our Twitter account. It's a pinned account, the pinned tweet. You can click that link, and you can go to the chat and click the link for the game. And if you haven't, you can still join the members club if you want by subscribing. It's a shame Huijsen is suspended, especially playing at home. That first save was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Because you didn't see that ball coming and he saved it. Taking over the game now, Vicenza. Taking over. They're really taking over the game now. They really are. Should we talk about today's news in general? Because Danilo signed a new deal. We knew that was gonna happen, so it's official. Danilo until 25. I don't know how anyone feels about that. If you want to talk about it, let me know in the chat. I think I've said so much on that, on Danilo. I don't think he's a bad player at all. I think he's just an okay player, you know. But I don't hate him. I don't hate any player, you know. I didn't even hate Bernardeschi. I just thought he's not good enough. It's as simple as that. And Danilo, I don't know. I would have waited to give him a new deal. That was just me. Considering the declines of so many players we gave contracts, I don't think it was the best of idea. Now, I think it's obvious why we handed Danilo a contract. The club can tell me that it's about qualities, but it's because of the situation we are in. No, they're not making a difference, Sule. I think Sule is trying to force it, and I don't think it feels like a Kostic type of game against Benfica where one side gets completely ignored because Sule is playing on the other side. Ish. And a lot is going through them. But they're dominating now. They look like the better team as the league standings suggest. So also Romeo was on Juventus today and he said that Quadrado could get possibly a new deal. If that happens, I might just follow the under 23s next season. That's it, because it's absolutely ridiculous to spread the wages. Spread what? Like he's out of contract. What are you gonna spread the like? What are you gonna spread? He's done. Like he's gonna leave. Just let him leave. Like there's no wage to spread out. Like if they sign Danilo, Sandro, and Quadrado to the same deal, I think it tells you the situation the club is in. It's a very bad situation. You know, it tells you potentially for the summer nothing is gonna happen, and who knows what they know, what we don't know in terms of punishments and all those things, because no sane club is handing out those contracts, you know? If you're a big club, you already have the replacement for all those three players in-house a year ago slash 2 years ago, and now when they're out of contract, you just wave them off. Goodbye. Or 1 year and you sell them and you slot in the youngsters who you, or the younger players you brought in. But we work backwards. Like, we keep players just to keep them. Like, the fact Ronaldo, Sandro will probably be the player with the most games for a non-Italian at the club is unbelievable. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, if he overtakes Trezeguet and Nedved, it doesn't even make sense. But it's probably gonna happen, and I think it tells you quite a lot. You know, it tells you so much, and it's not good. Jan is saying if we sign them, we are banned to Arsenal the last season. Yeah, if we sign Cuadrado and even Sandro, I keep saying it, to a new deal. Like, I'm not gonna put Danilo in there because he's not as bad as those. But if it happens, I think it tells you so much in terms of where we are as a club and where we're going. It's not looking good. If you're keeping those players, it's really looking bad. Like, if we're being completely honest. Yeah, I agree. I think the first 80 minutes were good from Juve. Created two good chances. But yeah, they took over Vicenza. Oliver, if you want to watch the game, go on our Discord in the chat channel, and Hanin put the link in there to watch it, to watch the game. The Discord link is pinned on the main account on Twitter, if you are not on the Discord already. Ealing plays a left back on the tree also, but he's a winger. Maybe that was the only reason Allegri let him play. Oh, that's bad refereeing. Just let play go on there. Or you should be giving a yellow. I don't get it. If a player makes that clear of a foul, just let play go on. If you whistle, if you blow the whistle, hand out a yellow, because that's yellow. That's a yellow card. I hate when a ref says it's your last chance. Like, when it's a foul, it's a clear and obvious foul. He pulls him down. He's gone. It's a yellow. First minute, last minute, first foul, whatever. It's a yellow. Nah, Gaetano. Hoyson absolutely said nothing stupid. Like, let's be completely honest. I've seen the quote goal put out there, and they had no context. I read the Hoyson interview because it was in Dutch, and he said nothing wrong. Like, it got completely misquoted in Italian media. He just said, should they go down, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna play because it's even bigger of a chance. You know, I can help them bring them up back to Serie A. That's what he said, because he was asked about, would you leave if they go down? Like, he said nothing wrong. Yeah, thanks, Rick. It's been a while. Everything is fine. Thanks for asking. Hope everything is fine for you as well, and your family. It's been a while, right? But to be honest, we haven't been consistent on the channel because we have so much going on. Julian, Justin, in their personal lives, myself. But we're trying to pick it up again with the lives. So. Ooh. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Brian, go to our Discord in the chat section. The link is in there. Yeah, that doesn't look good, injury wise. Katana saying, I honestly don't like Ealing. He's very limited and nobody lets him play in his role as a winger. I don't think he's limited, you know. I think he's very good at what he does, to be honest. But again, he's young. I don't know if he's going to make it. Maybe yes, maybe no. I like the first team together. Adam B. Com saying, if Pogba doesn't end up playing at least 45, how do you see that battle going between him and Dybala? I don't understand the question. If Pogba doesn't end up playing at least 45, how do you see that battle going between him and Dybala? I don't understand the question. Hanin, you like him, so you might do a Julian, call out a player and he scores. If Pogba does not end up playing at least, but what do you mean by 45 minutes? I don't get it. I don't understand the question. If Pogba doesn't end up playing at least 45, how do you see? And which battle? Did I say something? Are you referring to something I said? Because I'm confused. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. We might have taken all the best players out of the under 23. If Pogba ends up playing 45 minutes against Roma, how do you see that going between him and Dybala? And what do you think? Who do you think will win the battle? Oh, that was a question. Okay. Going off the injury record of both and considering Pogba's just back, I don't think it's going to happen. But probably Dybala because he's fit. You know, he's been playing all season. Pogba hasn't. So I'm going with Dybala at this moment in time. Just because, you know, he's fit. He's been playing and Pogba hasn't hasn't been playing. So I like Sule's close controls, man. I really like his close controls. Anina saying Palumbo was terrible. Last game, hoofing the ball long all time. He thought it was Pirlo. You can't hate on your own boys, man. You all want him in the first team. You cannot do that. To be fair, though, you did see Pogba's quality as soon as he entered the pitch. I'm not gonna say I'm the only one, but I absolutely love Pogba. You know, I know what the injuries are. I said at the summer, don't do it, but that doesn't change the fact that I love him. You know, I love to watch him play because, like you said, when he came on, it was just flashbacks 2 years ago because he does things he shouldn't be doing with the body type he has, the way he's built. But talent-wise, he is unbelievable. Like he can do it all. The problem is, of course, his fitness, and it will always be a scare now the moment he steps on that pitch because we know how he's built. but he will make a difference if he's fit because he's just unbelievable talented. That's yellow for. That's what I mean. It should have been a yellow for the Vicenza player a few minutes ago for the same foul. It's the same type of foul. It's the same type of foul. I hate it. Stephanie saying surprised Dybala is fit all season. Well, he hasn't. He picked up quite some injuries. But I think the Roma medical staff is just much better than the Juve one because he is recovering really quickly from those injuries. But he picked up some injuries. I think he injured himself taking a pen. No? Just before the World Cup. And then he was in doubt for the World Cup, right? But he's picking up some niggles. It's just he gets back really quickly. So I don't know. Maybe it's indeed just the Juve staff, medical staff. Oh, that's a goal. And they're losing. It was coming. It was coming. It was coming. That's bad defending. That's really poor defending. But the goal was coming. The goal was coming. They deserved that. They were the better team. I think it's an own goal from Samachornia, right? Yeah, he's very unlucky. They deserve the lead, by the way. They have been the better team ever since the 18th minute, you know. Giannis saying Discord app keeps rejecting me from entering. Can someone please upload the link here? YouTube doesn't allow it. Why is it rejecting you? It works for me. I see the link and input in there. And Stephanie also put a link in there, so thanks. I can see it. Game is still long, by the way. But they are the better team. I think that's obvious that they're the better team. Jan, you can DM. Or you can answer to Stephanie's. I think his name is the same, if I'm not mistaken. Man, I can even enjoy the under 23s play. Oh, I'm gonna cancel the subscription straight after this one. Terrible. Terrible platform. Holy shit. It's terrible. But yeah, it was coming. It was coming. I think they should have taken at least one of those two big chances at the beginning. They failed. That's what happened, you know, especially when you play an opposition that's better than you in general. So why is that? Yeah, I don't think. Let me see. Alexander saying, do we have a chance for top 4 if he wins against Roma and Napoli beat Lazio this weekend? Yeah. I tweeted it out. I think we might even make it without, you need something ridiculous because I think there's 14 games left. Correct me if I'm mistaken. 13 games. No, 14. You need to go on a ridiculous run because you play all those teams in front. You play Milan, you play Inter, you play Lazio, you play Roma, you play Atalanta. So you play all those teams, Napoli. So you need to beat almost all of them, which that's what I mean by a ridiculous run. But all the other teams have been very inconsistent up top. They have been. So it's still possible. Um, but yeah, winning on Sunday, you put pressure on Roma. You know, Lazio, probably. Again, the club appealed on when did we play? On Tuesday. They filed their appeal on Tuesday. I still haven't read into it because it's very technical. Like it would be pointless for me to read it. Just waiting for someone to post a decent summary of everything. But even then, I haven't read all of it, so let's see. Ealing is not playing well, making technical errors. Quite a lot of them, to be honest. Here you go, Stephanie. That's Jan's name on Discord. Let me get this out of the way really quickly. Oh my god. Henin does the 11 app also glitch for you every, I don't know how many. It was going well. The last 10 minutes is not working. It glitches every few seconds. It was going well. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah. Stadium is more filled now than at the start of the game. If you would let Vlahovic leave, which would be terrible, by the way, do you think Højlund would be a good replacement? We shouldn't let Vlahovic leave. Like, it's been a year and a half. Like, that should never happen. And again, if he wants to leave, it's difficult, but I don't think the club should entertain it. If he wants to stay, you keep him. Like, there's no way you move him on. Like, it's up on Allegri to get the best out of him because he can do it. But it would be such a big L spending so much money and then after a year and a half say goodbye and replace him with a guy who will cost significantly less. The hype is less. And again, not saying it's a bad thing, but it's an L. Like, you take an L on it. So I don't think the club should entertain it. Like, they should get the best out of him because he doesn't turn out to be kind of this bad. Like, say bad now. compared to last season or when at Fiorentina. Like the talent doesn't change. So if we lose Vlahovic, if he doesn't ask, but we try to move him on, it's a big L, you know. Number 99 as a player. That's wild. It's halftime. They're losing. So yeah, halftime. Let me get the timer. Let me see. Timer. No. Second half. Let me get the timer and scripts. Okay. It's halftime. So that. Katana's saying we're really mediocre and you want them in the first team. I don't want all of them, those players. I never said that, you know. And the under 23s will never be a super team. There will just be players who are very good that will make it out of that team. Like that's how it works in new teams. Usually the super teams produce less players. Live is crazy. Also, because you're in the chat now, what is your name? Are you in the Discord members group? Live is crazy. Are you in the Discord members group? Because you pay, and I'm confused what your real name is. So let me know if you are in the members group. If someone offers 100 mil, I think we should sell Vlahovic. The club will if somebody offers you 100 mil. But do you trust the club to make the right decisions with those 100 mil when you can see they are renewing Danilo, Sandro, potentially Cuadrado? Do you think it's a good thing that the club will accept 100 mil? Because it doesn't scream they're gonna do a great job with it, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I don't trust those. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. My name is Danny, but I'm not in the Discord yet. Then join. DM me on Twitter or the main account now, and I can sort it out. You can join the Discord members chat. Get a wallpaper every month. This month is I'm working on the one from this month. And you can join the prediction league. You can win stuff. But yeah, join the Discord and let me know your name, and I'll put you in the member section of it. But yeah, halftime, they're losing. I kind of deserved, in my opinion. You know, besides the first 18 minutes, have been very poor and toothless, in my opinion. And Vicenza have been the better team, you know, as the league table suggested. You know, they haven't really created much beside the Ealing header after the 1-0. Should have done better. But yeah, the better chances were for Vicenza. The possession, kind of dominance, in my opinion, were for Vicenza. So they deserve that lead completely. They do. What else is there to talk about today? Commisso. Because we were talking about Vlahovic now. Rocco Commisso spoke again. I don't get it. You know, the guy received 70 mil for Vlahovic mid-season when he was. I remember he was on Sport Italia, and him and his. I forgot the name of the sporting director. I forgot his name now, but they were openly selling Vlahovic on Sport Italia. They were just doing it. They were pushing him out of the door because he was not signing a deal. We give him 70 mil, and he's still crying about it. Like, I've never seen an owner get so much money and still be pissed about getting so much money. Probably more than he was worth. I've never seen it. It feels like It feels weird. It's awkward. It is what it is. Then he's talking about goals, comparing one player to two. You know, combining the goals of two players to compare it to one. Like he is doing his best for Fiorentina to he's doing his best so that Fiorentina fans will like him, which is weird and kind of tells you which direction that club is going. Nowhere, because they're terrible. They're a terrible team. RMB comes is saying this is coming from someone who loves Slavic. It's only fair he gets the same criticism when he misses sitters. I did. You know, if you watch my match reaction video from Tuesday, it's the first thing I said. You know, you cannot miss those chances. You can. We should create more besides putting the ball into the box. You know, we have no real style of play. I keep saying it, you know, so he gets very few chances. But against Torino, you should be putting that away. Like that's for a player of your caliber and your talent. You put that away. You put that goal away, and you move on. That's what you do. But he didn't, you know, and I don't get it. He's in a very terrible form. Like there's low confidence, and you can see it. You know, you can see when he was coming off, he wasn't really happy. He shouldn't be happy. Let me see. But yeah, let me see. What else happened? Like today was a very quiet day, to be honest. For once, you know, we had the Hoyes debacle yesterday, which I still find very funny. Um, but today was a quiet day. You know, it's already Friday. You know, it's Friday. Probably tomorrow is not nothing special. Saturday is a presser, and Sunday we play. But it's been a quiet day. You know, league is moving fast. It's already March. We play Freiburg this week. You know, next week this time we're playing Freiburg. I think we play at 9, right? 9 my time, so we will be half an hour in, I guess. Let me see. Thursday the 9th. Yeah, at 9 o'clock we play Freiburg at 9 o'clock. And then the following Thursday we play 6:45. That's terrible. But yeah, next week around this time we're watching Juve play at home against Freiburg, a game we should win. Like, has anyone watched the Freiburg game against Leverkusen this week? I think Misak and Hanin, maybe. I didn't. I was planning to do, but something came up, so trying to do that this week. But even if I haven't watched Freiburg, there shouldn't be an excuse. Like you should be beating Freiburg at home with at least 2 goals to nil or 2 goals difference because there's no away goal, so it can be 3-1 for all I care. But you should be putting that team to bed, you know, and then move into the following week at Freiburg to finish off the job. You know, there shouldn't be excuses. And he also, knock on wood, everybody is available besides no one. Caio. I think Caio was injured, you know. But everybody is available. Miretti. Okay, Miretti is not 100%. Let's see, because he was training today. Half the training he did with the team, half the training he did on his own. So he might be back. And Milik is out. Okay. But again, Milik is quote-unquote the backup, so he's never going to start. But like the starters are all there. So there shouldn't be an excuse for Freiburg. Nor should there be an excuse for Roma, because I was live with Julian a few days ago, and I think I didn't say it on the live, but I said it before me and Julian went live, and this was before. It was Monday, so before we played and before Roma lost to Cremonese, I said there can be an excuse for Sunday. You know, it's gonna be a tough game, but you should be beating Roma. Like you failed at home when it was a game you always should have won. Like I still cannot understand how we gave that away because they were terrible. think they had one chance and they took it. Um, but on Sunday, there shouldn't be an excuse. Like, you should be beating Roma. You should be putting pressure on them, and you should be moving on, to the next one, and that's Freiburg. But let's see. Let's see how that will go. If you're in the chat, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want, join the members club. Like a lot of the people's in the chat, you can get links for games in the private group chat. You can get loyalty badge in the chat, emojis. We're also updating those. New merch is coming, which I'm kind of excited about. And yeah, you can join the Discord group, the private section of the Discord group. We also have something new planned for the summer, which is going to be fun. So stay tuned for that as well. Just waiting for the second half now to begin. But the link is moving mad again. Let me fix that. I actually think they're going to concede one more goal. The way the game was going, it was kind of getting very dominant, in my opinion, for Vicenza, more than it should be. So I don't think they're coming back from it today. I don't believe so. Also, excuse me, they usually play better away from home than at home. Now, this is not their home stadium, obviously, but for some reason, when they go away from home, I do like them better. But yeah. And then saying it caused the midfield. It's caused that midfield is bad. It's not good. I agree. It's not. It's not a lot of quality in there. You would think, again, it's very difficult to say, but the under 19s have some good players. They're probably gonna make the step next season. Quite a lot of them, because I do like some of the players in the under 19s. Like Yildiz will probably make that step next season. He will be there, or no, he will be there. He will be there. I don't think he will be loaned out. I think he will make that step. So he's top of the list to make that step. Obviously, Hoyson he made that step already. It's a big difference if he's playing or not. Like Anin said earlier, because build-up wise, he's very good on the ball. Like in possession, he's very, very good. So let me see. Monk, he's good. He's gonna sign a new deal very soon. He looks promising. He looks very promising. A lot of these players are play for the under 19s as well. So it goes just further than. They're zooming in on the Coppa Italia Serie C trophy, and it looks. It looks like it has been used for like 1,000 times and never been cleaned again. But a lot of those players play for the under 19s as well. So it's a long process, basically. It's not just play for the under 23s. The game is about to start. I will be back in 1 second. Gonna grab something really quick. Let's go, I guess. Uh, the link is again. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That 11 thing is. Oh. I'm so glad I only need to use it once because never again because it's terrible. Terrible. Have there been made any subs? Probably not, right? Probably no subs. Oh, terrible link. Free cake for Sule. So let's see if he can redeem himself. For a very weird first half from him. Oh! Goal, Ealing Jr. Wow, that was so unlucky from Sule, but Ealing gets a goal. 1-1. So the first team players do it, you know. That was so unlucky for Sule. I thought that was going in. Like the trajectory of that ball was perfect. He's so unlucky that it doesn't go in. Oh my god, the link is terrible. But yeah, you know, I need. Yeah, the senior, quote unquote, senior players, they do it. You know, they didn't have a good first half. They didn't have a good first half, but they stepped up now. They stepped up big time because that's a fantastic free kick. Very unlucky. And that's good from Junior, you know. Being there, put it away. Great. 1-1. The way they were playing the first half, I thought they had no chance at all. $21,000 people. Wow. Pogba and Vlahovic are also in the stands. Finally, a good hit though. Yeah, it was a good hit. It was very unlucky. Should have gone in the first time. But credit to no predictions for this game. You're already terrible at the guessing the first team. So, and with you, I mean you know, not Hanin or some of the others, but just you. Actually, I put a prediction there for Roma. Nobody, only Norbert and someone else I saw reacted with their prediction for Roma. So, I mean, and that one is there for like 2 days already. So yeah. It's actually it's actually nice that the quote unquote senior youth players do it, because they were in trouble. That first half wasn't good, especially that second part of the first half. They were not good, playing good. They were not the better team, but they came out firing. So good for them. Good for them. Honey, let me know. Is there a away goal rule in the Coppa Italia Serie C? If you know, let me know because you probably know. Swamp. You should have been doing better there, Sule. Locatelli saying, I think we need to have a serious conversation about Junior being a better footballer than Messi. Well, the extremes when Gaetano said he's not good. Joseph saying, Discord has been weird for me recently. It doesn't give me a notification unless the app is open, but no need to comment my prediction. That's why I don't gamble. Try to check the settings because Discord was moving kind of weird for me as well a few days ago. Because I deleted the prediction threads, otherwise it was messy, and it kept showing for days, and then it goes away. It went away, and then they came back for some reason, and then today they were all gone again. So. Oh. Sule technically is very good. He just needs to learn when playing that ball, when not, when hold up play. But technically, he is very well on a different level. He's still raw, you can see it. He still needs to learn a lot. But technically, he's superb, especially in the close controls. We're playing better now. Playing much better. What a goal can do. What a goal will do. If you want to have a chance to win this cup, you need to win today. You need to win today. It's much better second half. Taking a bit more risk. Yeah. Let me see. Playing much better. Oh, I need to change the score, I see. Nobody told me. Let me change that. 1-1. 1-1. Uh-huh. So if Allegri didn't allow those to play for them, they would have been in trouble today, I guess. Because every single danger comes from those two guys, basically. Junior scored, yeah, Junior scored with a header. At least this Ronaldo didn't hit the wall, so good for him. Um, Let me see. There's 21,000 people, but it doesn't feel like there's 21,000 people. It feels much less. Uh-huh. Actually, in today's squad, besides Junior and Ealing, there's not a player that will probably make it into the first team. So that's interesting because Hoyson is not playing, you know. Um, but you don't have the feeling that one of those guys, besides these two, will make it to the first team anytime soon. So um, that's also interesting. I think the under 19s has more promising players at this moment in time. Also, keep in mind, Rovella is loaned out. Didn't play for under 23s, but Ranocchia is loaned out. Was doing well. So yeah, but in this team, no. In this squad, no. Today, no. Where can I watch this? Go in the Discord. On our Discord, in the chat section, there are links in the chat. Yeah, Matt, he's not playing his best game. I'm not gonna lie. I still like him. I don't think he's ever gonna make it, but he can. I think he can play at a decent level. I still think that, but it's not having his best game. He isn't. Actually, there are no real good Italian center backs where you're like, that guy, um, he can be the next big thing at the back. You know, people talk about Bastoni. I still don't. I think he's a good player, but I don't get the hype at all. I will never understand it. And in the same, maybe Richo. I don't think so. I don't. Again, you never know, but I don't think he is that talented enough, in my opinion. He's good. I like him, but it feels like he doesn't have that X factor. Scalvini is still early to say. I don't know. I don't know about with Scalvini. Doesn't he get the same Bastoni, like the hype Bastoni got? And look at Bastoni. Not saying that Bastoni is having a terrible career or he's terrible, but he's not the player I believe some are trying, are trying to push because I think he's okay, he's good, but like he's not special or something like that. He's just not, in my opinion. Oh, what a ball from Sule. Ah, so unlucky. Again, I'll keep saying it. He needs to learn. He needs to learn Sule. He needs to understand certain moments, but technically he's very talented technically. Just purely on a technical basis or whatever you want to call it. He's actually very talented. I still needs to I still believe he needs to kind of bulk up something, but he gets sometimes bullied way too easy off the ball. Um, but technically, he's good. He's very good. I think he needs a loan next season because he's not going to play. And when you can see things as Cuadrado gets a new deal and he can play up there, I think the best thing for him is get a move to a decent Serie A club who play a good brand of football. So not go Cremonese, but maybe Sassuolo. I would even like Empoli / Spezia, to be honest. Um, yeah, I agree. I agree. We don't have like the last thing we got hyped or excited about was Rugani, and well, that yeah, that didn't work out, did it? You know. But I remember him playing for Empoli that season on loan, and he played the entire season without getting booked. Right? He didn't pick up a yellow card all season, and everybody was like, "Wow, unbelievable!" You know, he was playing very well. You don't get booked as a center back. That's you can say that's also not a good thing, but he was playing well. You know, he came in big expectations, never worked out. Caldara, you know, amazing at Atalanta, like amazing. Comes in, the club says goodbye. We're bringing Bonucci back. Goes to Milan, terrible, absolutely terrible. I don't know where does he play now. No, he plays Spezia, right? He's on the bench. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, that's great defensive work. Let Ealing cook. Yeah, let Ealing cook. Also, the second half, now they're coming through a little bit. Junior and Sule, they are better than the rest. Even than Vicenza players, like they are just better. Um, they are just better players. If you just compare it to our squad, they are. So you can see why they made it already made that jump already to the first team compared to the other guys. I will change Savone for Mulazzi. Oh, Julian's favorite guy. Julian ripped him, and ever since he ripped him, he's playing well. Um, but yeah, he should have done better with that ball, Savone. Like that's not a. It was good defensively, but not the best of crosses to put in there in that position. Should be training with Kostic. Do you think Iatara will have any impact? Nah, I don't think he will be at the club for a very long time. I think he will be gone in the summer. I think his career is kind of done. And again, I don't want to really talk about it, but he has things going on outside of football that are, I think, not going to allow him to perform in person. Maybe in person. Oh my god. Hanin, let me know. Does 11 glitch for you every single 5 minutes? Because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. What even is this? Just let me watch the game. Do they play football? He posted himself working out in Juve gym. He looks like 20 pounds overweight. Yeah, he has different things going on in his life, and yeah, I mean it's up to him to figure it out. I guess he needed help. He didn't really get help. Maybe because he didn't want any help, but he has too much things going on in his life, which are just a distraction to football. You can see it. You can see it. It all started when his dad passed away. When he was still at PSV, it didn't go well. It didn't go well. Who do you think is the most underrated player in the first team? Who is the most underrated player in the first team? Underrated. Damn. Oh, that's a great ball. I'm gonna say Kostic because I still. Oh. I'm gonna say Kostic. I'm gonna say Kostic because I still have a feeling people don't really appreciate him because he just crosses the ball, but he's playing well. Defensively, everything. I think I'm gonna say Kostic. I'm gonna go with Kostic as most underrated player in the squad. What do you think personally? But I'm gonna go Kostic. I'm gonna go Kostic. Yeah, talent is talented, but you need more than just talent to make it. There have been a lot of talented players, Casano, and they didn't really make it. So you need to have more than just talent to really, really make it, in my opinion. And again, it's mental health. I don't know what to say about it. I cannot talk about it because I don't know. It's all up to him. Life is crazy. I saw your DM. Let me check again because I responded. I will put you in now as a member. I agree. Kostic technically very good, and he works hard. Alexandro. I want to say that's a joke. That's a joke. Life is crazy. What tier of membership do you have on YouTube? Is it premium? Let me know because I'm gonna add you now. I'm gonna do it now. Take a shot. Oh my god. I've put you in the Discord members group, the private section, so you can check that out. You're in the chat now, and in the prediction league as well, and the wallpapers. Oh, you should have been doing better there. What a waste of Sule's work. Yeah, he's playing very well now in second half. Sule, Gaetano, if you're still watching, I hope you are because yes, you watched a poor first half, but Junior and Sule picked it up in the second, so. I hope you're still watching because you need to see it. Is Barca Real Madrid also playing? Was it Copa? It's Copa del Rey? Because I'm getting... Let me see. Spain. Copa del Rey. Oh, they're winning. Sekulov. So they're gonna attack. Going off that sub. They're kind of going to attack now. Yeah. Sekulov is on, so they're probably gonna go play more attacking. I think you need to win this game. To have a shot in the next round, in my opinion. Copa, yeah, Stephanie. Okay, might tune in for the last 20 minutes after this one. It's actually unbelievable how they are dominating in the league, but in Europe, it's like it's not even close. So you might suggest that they already have given up on everything domestically, I guess. Oh my god. Let me see. Guys, if you're just tuned in, or you just tuned in, yes, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We will be back live probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, yes. Because this month is going to be big. We're going to play every 3 games. We have, I think, Inter twice or 3 times. We have Roma, Freiburg twice. So it's going to be an exciting or a very depressing month. Let's see which Juve is going to show up. Actually, we won 12 out of our last 15 games, which sounds unbelievable, you know. But we did that. So we kind of should be positive for what's coming. But then again, we know how we play. Fifty minutes left. Oh my god. This link is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Let me change Wi-Fi. I still feel that there's gonna be one more goal. Maybe one goal. I think there will be one more goal. Why is not? Why pick up the right Wi-Fi? I still believe there will be room for one goal. Oh, Jesus. Um. I'm tired. Let me see. So Vicenza won one in their history, Coppa Italia Serie C, and so did Juve. So it's just quite quite significant, right? Because I think this is the fourth time we play in the Coppa now. I guess, or the fifth time we played the under 23s Serie C Coppa Italia, or the fourth time. But they won it once, and Vicenza have played it quite a lot. Also won it once. Yeah. Oh, that's a great. Oh, that was a great ball from Rich. I'm not sure what that control was. Who scored the goal for you, Uwe? Ealing Junior scored the goal. Header coming from a free kick from Sule with the crossbar. So yeah, goal made in the first team. Oh, that's great play. Ah, you need to do better there, Sekulov. Where can I watch? Go on the Discord in the chat section. There are links in the chat, so you can still catch the last 10 minutes of the game. 1-1. If anyone knows, I think the return leg is in April, or even like midway April. Yeah. It's almost game over. So let's do who's the man of the match. I don't think it's gonna change in the last 10 minutes. So let me know who you think is man of the match. I think that first half, first 80 minutes were good. Then I think nobody was really good. Second half, I think Sule stepped up. But then again, Junior got the goal, but also started off with Sule. So I might pick Sule. Oh, you shouldn't be running away in that position. Wow. Yeah, I think the second half we were, or we, yeah, you were more of control. I think I don't think they created anything, Vicenza, or like put any real pressure on them. So credit to them. I think Sula is also done. He gave a lot in that second half. Well, that's what happens when you don't play much during the week, and then you need to play an intense, yeah, a game with a lot of intensity. Um, I think it's just cramps, obviously, but he's done, or he should be done. A lot of Primavera or like you see Primavera players now, like the guys you probably know, Turkia, Turikia, Murazzi, Compagnon. If you watch the under 19s, well, that's them. Like it's all of them basically now. Interesting. Again, nobody picks a player man of the match. I picked Sule. I thought he was excellent in that second half. Uh, but yeah, 4 minutes left plus some extra time. So I'm gonna say 7 minutes or something. 8 minutes maybe. Oh, it is terrible. This link is terrible. Oh, and they take the lead, Vicenza. That they didn't deserve this. That's harsh. They they didn't deserve to lose this game, but yeah, out of nowhere because they've been very poor in the second half. Vicenza and Juve have actually been very good. You know, um, and yeah, that's an L, and that's probably an L for the Coppa Italia because they do have more quality, but they didn't show that in the second half, Vicenza, at all. But they take the lead. Oh, that's some poor defensive work. But what a goal that was. Jesus. Yeah, that's harsh. That's very harsh on them. That's very harsh. Yeah, the players didn't deserve this, but it is what it is, I guess. Gonna have to agree with you. I don't know really stands out other than the two first teamers and my mom. Yeah, I think Sule played well in the second half. So did Junior, but it's not enough. They take the lead out of nowhere. Great goal, by the way, but some poor defending. Like you cannot clear a ball like that. You just can't. But that's one well taken goal. That's you cannot really do anything about that as a goalkeeper. Great goal, harsh, especially based on that second half. They didn't deserve to lose that game. Not at all. The first half, second part of the first half, they were the worst side. Vicenza were the better side, but in the second half, I thought they were in control completely, and you're gonna lose. Oh my God, crossbar, very unlucky. Very unlucky. That should have been a goal as well. Ah, that's so unlucky. Well, this is uh this is very unlucky. You gotta 3 minutes. You gotta feel for them. You gotta feel for them. Because you can see it an absolute screamer, and then you hit the crossbar. Basically, the same type of goal. It doesn't go in. So it goes in at one end. It doesn't go in the other end. So harsh, but it is what it is, I guess. Kind of like the non-game where we were talking about, have you been unlucky or whatever you wanna call it. Also, Hanin, if you're still watching, 11 is I'm on 4G, and it's still not working. Not even Wi-Fi. Like it's just not working. Like it's it's really bad. Might demand my €7 back. Yavi's saying they should have bring some of the 19 players in next jam squad. Yeah, but I think that's for next season. Probably a lot of those now and the under 23s are gonna leave or something, and not a lot, but a few, and then they will add some under 19s in it. But they've been very unlucky today. They shouldn't have lost this game. Like especially in that second half, they were the better team. I think this is the first shot on target or shot on real goal besides that free kick from Ronaldo. And they score. Other end, crossbar for Juve. Same situation, no goal. So it is what it is. Harsh, but it's a reality, I guess. It's a reality. And let me see. I think it's done. The link has stopped working for me, even though I paid for it. So all the guys who use the link in the chat, good for you guys. It is done. So they lost. Again, Vicenza are the better team. They didn't really show that over 90 minutes, besides that part of the first half. But they do it. They do it in a Cortomuso fashion, playing bad in the second half, doing absolutely nothing, but waiting for that one big flash, one big great play from one player. It happened, and they lose the game. It's done. I'm gonna say big up Sule, who played well. Good for him for getting some minutes now. Good for Junior to get some minutes. Hopefully we will see some of them, get some minutes now in the first team again, because it's been a while. Like some good significant minutes. But going off the fact that Allegri allowed them to play with under 23s and Barrenechea not, I'm going to assume that's not going to really be the case anytime soon. But I'm going to wrap it up. Been live for quite a lot. Let me say that tomorrow will be a daily, probably a live preview Saturday, post game on Sunday for Roma. So stay tuned for that. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks everybody for watching, joining. Go watch Justin's daily video on Vlahovic, on Rocco Commisso, talking about Vlahovic and the Danilo extension. Thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow probably.